everyone, welcome to another video on my channel, and as you see, today we're going to be doing a little bit of exploration on the planet Mars. But before we do that and we put together this toy, we need to get there. And so let's fly in the space shuttle. Let's put this together first and then have some fun on the planet Mars. So follow me and let's get started. So let's unpack this, put this together and make our way to Mars. So here's all of our pieces, 144 of them. And when it comes to this playset, we could put together 3 different designs. We can create this smaller looking spaceship, or we can create this astronaut with the flag. But what we're going to be building is the space shuttle. Because remember, we need to get to Mars and deliver some supplies. Ooh, these are interesting pieces. I didn't see these in a while in the playset. So we're gonna put this here, this here, this on the other side, and slowly our spaceship is going to be coming along. Here it is. I have completed it. It looks pretty cool, right? That's a nice looking space shuttle. I think it's ready for launch. So in 3, 2, 1. So once the space shuttle is in space, there's few things we can move here, which makes it really neat. Like for example, this top rocket booster, we can move a little bit to the left and to the right, so we can pretend the space shuttle is changing directions. We can also move these sides right here to the left and to the right a little bit. So that's pretty cool. We have some movable parts that we can play around with. But I think the funnest part of this space shuttle is these doors that actually open. So check this out. Whoa. That is awesome. And so now once the doors are open, we can extend our arm and we can grab the satellite that's inside and we can launch it to space. There it is. See, this is how the space shuttle sort of did it. They had these arms and they could have moved around satellites or different things to put them into space. And we can twist this, move this around. This is great. This is really fantastic. So let's pretend that we are launching our satellite and we are going to continue going to Mars, and our satellite is going to unfold and stay in orbit. Stay in space. But our space shuttle is going to continue on its journey all the way up to Mars. So let's push the arm inside. Let's close the doors. And let's continue our journey. I'll see you on Mars. As our space shuttle is traveling through space, let's put together this Mars playset. Unpacking these toys is always my favorite part. Let's see what we have inside. So once we take everything out of the box, here are all of our pieces included in the playset. And as you see, there's so many of them. Wow, this is fantastic. So we have 2 screwdrivers. We're going to be using this to put everything together. We have some stickers. Oh, and we also have 4 astronauts. So first, let's put together our dump truck, which we're going to be using on Mars. So here's all the pieces. So we put the wheels inside of these holes, and then we have to twist this with our screwdriver. So just a few times, and then the other one. There. And they are secure. We can now drive. And we do the same thing from the other side. That's wheel number 3 and wheel number 4. Oh wow, it drives pretty nice. Okay, here we just need to put this into the front. The same thing, we twist it in order to secure it in place. There it is. And then we put it here on top. And once we put it on top, we have the same thing from the bottom. We twist it, and that is going to secure it in place. There we go. And now just the back. And our last twist. There, all done. But it does look pretty plain, doesn't it? It's like all white. That is why we have our stickers. So let's just quickly put some stickers on this and see how it changes. And take a look at the dump truck right now. It changed a little bit, right? With these additions of stickers. Like here, it says stand clear. It did acquire, it gained some color. I think it looks better now. This is great. So this is just one of the few things we have to put together. So let's put this to the side. And now let's build our spaceship right over here. So let's begin with the wings. Put them right here from one side and then from the other. We twist this. Huh. I don't know. It doesn't look like a spaceship so far. It looks like a bat with the wings, right? Huh. Okay, let's see how it turns out. Oh, wow. Oh, yes, it's looking better already. Here's the front of our spaceship, like the cockpit. Here's the back. Secure everything into place. Then we have this that we need to do from the top. And finally, the back. Wow, and we have our spaceship. That looks pretty cool. But just like with our first truck, now we have to put some stickers on it so that it looks even better. And there it is. We have completed our spaceship. It looks pretty nice, I have to admit. Okay, so that's number 2. So same thing. First, let's do the wheels. Ooh, we have these really cool lime colored wheels. Oh, with sort of like this blue cyan inside. It looks pretty nice. So 1, 2. Secure them into place. And the same thing from the other side. 3 and 4. Okay, let's put in the front. Secure this. And now the back. And now the final piece, this right here. Wow, it looks great. So in a second, I will show you a little bit up close how everything works on these vehicles. But first, like with the other two, let's put the stickers. I honestly think that this color looks really great. The two colors mixed together. And here we have our third vehicle. Now, let's do number 4. Ooh, and for this one, we don't have wheels, we have these tracks that will go on the side. So let's put this in. Like always, secure it into place from one side and then from the other. Oh wow, this looks really nice. Okay, so let's put in the front. And now the back. Oh wow, I love this one. Wow, this is fantastic. Okay, stickers. Nice. Okay, you know what that means? We now have to build our last and final part, which is the base itself. So first, let me start with this sticker right here. And let's put this really cool crystal right here. There, on top of the symbol. With this final one, I'm putting the stickers first because it's going to be a little bit easier. And now this part goes in here. So this will be the front of our station. Now we click the pieces into one another. There. This goes on top. And then this goes right over here. Let's secure it into place. Ooh, it looks like an antenna. Nice, we completed everything. So let me show you how it looks like. So take a look at everything. It looks fantastic. So here we have the base. Here is our 3 vehicles and the ship. Nice. So this is the base with this really nice crystal here in the front. We have the inside, and this is an antenna. Then we have this vehicle, well, with the tracks, which is really cool. This moves up and down. Take a look at this. So somebody can sit inside, and they even have these joysticks on the side to operate the vehicle. But we can move this with our hand, or remember, we do have the screwdriver. So if we put it here, we can twist it and we can move it like this. In fact, we can do this for a lot of things. Like in this vehicle, same thing. If we put it here, we can move it. We can even open up the top with a screwdriver. You see, we can use our hands, or we can use this, which is really nice. Okay, so this is vehicle number 1. Wow, I love the tracks. It's fantastic. Here's our second vehicle with this claw in the back, but we can move it. We can twist it in different directions. And we can also pick things up. That's pretty cool. And like I showed you already, we can enter this vehicle from the top by moving it this way, sideways. I love this one. This one is great as well. Okay, so that's vehicle number 2. Here is the dump truck, the first one that we put together. So the same thing, we can open it by using our screwdriver. And of course, here's the back. We can dump it, but the same thing, we can put this screwdriver in here and twist it. And then of course, whoa, we have our spaceship. But here, if we put the screwdriver inside and we twist it, you see it popped open. And now we can open it all the way and put an astronaut inside. That is pretty cool. So we can open it, close it, and now let's twist it to lock it in place. Oh. See, once we twisted it, we cannot open it. But this right here also opens. You see, we have these from the back, and the same thing, if we twist it, we get to open it from both sides. This is great. And then we have the 2 engines in the back. And here comes our space shuttle. This is fantastic. We were waiting for a special delivery, and now it's here. So here's the pieces that we were waiting for, and these are the 2 last pieces in our playset. So it's a drone. As you see right here, it has the 4 blades. It can go up and down, and it comes along with this base on wheels so that it can drive around. But also, if need to, it could go up And that's going to be very helpful because check out this site right here. So we are digging up some rocks from the planet Mars. So our trucks and our astronauts are very busy working on this site. So using a drone, oh, this could be very helpful. Check this out. We can observe everything that's taking place from above. So let's launch our drone and see what it observes. Wow, this is fantastic. We can observe everything from the top. And here's our zone where we are digging up some of these rocks that we will deliver to Earth. So now we can see and observe everything from the top. This is why this drone is going to be very useful when it comes to working on this planet. So we're also going to use one of these big cars on Mars, Mars number 2, to pick up our space shuttle and prepare it for launch later on. So we can do that using this giant claw right here. And there it is. Now it's upright and ready to launch to go back to Earth. Go back home. So here's our base. Here's our work site with the vehicles, our drone, and our car that just picked up the space shuttle. Oh, and just in time, here comes our second spaceship. So I hope you enjoyed these two toys as I unboxed them and showed them to you. So our Mars rovers, cars, our base, and of course our Lego space shuttle. But now I need to get back to work to pick up some of these Mars rocks so that we can place the samples on our shuttle and bring them back home for further studies. So thank you so much for spending these few minutes with me in this video, and I hope your day is going great. I will see you soon with more toys. Bye bye everyone.